And one final time at Toys R Us before they're officially closed. And this Toys R Us actually still has a lot of stuff left on the shelves. But we'll see if we can find at least a few things to grab, maybe for a great deal. Maybe some things that I've always passed up upon. Things I've overlooked. Well, it looks like nobody's wanting these Power Rangers, good lord. What a deal on those too. I wish I was a toy collector. I might grab one for myself, but looks like there's plenty to choose from here. Princess Castle. Walking with a limp right now. Actually, sprained my knee or something recently. And there's some pretty cool stuff here still. Look at this. We got the some board games to play with the kids, the family. I might grab something from here. You know, got this like little Discovery, laptop and stuff like that. It's not a proper laptop, but gets them started anyway. I noticed this too. It's like, oh, VR. Oh, it's like Simon Optics. Huh. That's interesting. Interesting. See, Candyland. Could never go wrong. These empty shelves and the do not cross caution tape. It's just crazy. But they're consolidating and selling stuff, and we got a couple of World of Nintendo figures here. That's the only ones they had left. We got some Pokemon stuff too. Again, not a big toy collector, but cool to see on the shelf, right? It's something to see anyway. More caution tape. Stuff for the kids, the little girls. Make your own friendship bracelets and all that. Got the WWE stuff. Still some WWE stuff. Got the Women's Championship belts. Got some of the female figures. And right about this time, one of the employees comes up, and I muted the sound here. One of the employees comes up and says, "Can I help you?" As their way of saying, "I notice you're videotaping. Why are you taping it?" I think my answer was something like, "Oh, I'm just looking at Becky Lynch here." But got some toys left. One Bailey left. Only one Bailey I found kind of behind there. Yeah, interesting. So cool to see. All right, games and videos, not much. I got about 1,000 copies of Modern Warfare 2 for the PlayStation 3. Got a couple of dancing games. All right, we're back. I'm back, and yeah, you weren't there at the time. I just did a quick shopping trip, but I got some stuff. Got a couple things for you as well. Now, you grew up with Toys R Us, Lily.
Yep, not really.
Okay.
Did I grow up?
Yeah, we had a Toys R Us in Idaho Falls.
Oh, okay.
And then now we have one. We had one in Yakima, and of course the Toys R Us. My
Toys aren't us now.
My story still stands. I mean, as far as my Toys R Us wasn't here until I was 19, so you had to grow up looking at everyone else have fun. So I don't mind if they're going away myself, but I know a lot of people have that nostalgia factor for Toys R Us.
Aren't us.
You're sad about it, Lily?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of our traditions was we would go to Toys R Us on their birthday. They would choose their own gift, and maybe I'll miss that part of it. So as things were on clearance, and our Toys R Us still had, as you saw in the video, some pretty cool stuff left. So I picked up a few things, some things for us, and then maybe a thing for individual you guys. All right, should we just get right into it?
Yep.
All right, here's my last ever shopping trip from Toys R Us. At Toys Aren't Us. As of the time,
Were Us.
As the time you see this video, it'll be Toys Were Us. Sure. This game has always looked awesome. I had to get it because it was like $30. Drop Mix looks awesome. It's kind of like a board game. But you put these cards on it, and it changes the song, I guess. It's like a music kind of fun game, and it has features guys like the Chainsmokers, like Fall Out Boy.
Wait, hold on.
Sam Hunt.
Imagine Dragons.
And more.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons is on here. So we'll check out Drop Mix here sometime in the near future. Maybe we'll even do a video on it. We'll see.
Maybe.
All right. Let's get to the part where we just give you stuff.
Yep. Okay.
Lily. Hi. I know it's your birthday in like 2 days, right? June 30th.
Probably when mention birthday.
Okay.
June 30th. It's her birthday. Send her gifts. No.
Lily is the champion. Lily is the champion.
Yay. She's like, yay.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yay. Hey, it could be, what's her name? The one with, like...
Bailey.
Bailey, too, but also,
Asuka.
Asuka.
Oh, you like her because she wears the mask?
Boom, boom, boom.
No.
The dead
She's
secret?
just cool.
The dead secret mask?
Dad.
You gotta watch the video to see it.
Dead secret for the VR. It's wears the same mask. How about you, Laura? We should get you something too.
Okay.
To accompany your new cell phone.
What?
VR headset. You put your phone in there, and you can watch your 3D videos and 3D YouTube type stuff with your own phone using an app. And if you turn it around, there's even like, I guess there's like, I don't know if I want you to be a part of this, but like a VR chat or something.
Ooh,
no,
hello.
I've heard of this here, Little Star. Little Star is a PlayStation VR app as well, which is kind of cool. It makes it so you can watch like a wrestling match, but it's like as if you were standing on the ring apron with everyone else and you can look around and stuff.
I'll be like with Stone Cold Steve Austin having a beer.
No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all.
Having a root beer.
Did you get
kid friendly
for Jaren?
I got something for Jaren too. They had, as far as video games go, they didn't have a whole lot left. They had like 2 of the Zumba games for the 360, about 50 copies of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and then this game. That's you for the PlayStation 4, and it looks like you use your phone to play along by taking pictures of yourself and doing funny things.
Is it kind of?
And it puts you and your pictures in the video game on TV.
Is it?
So it might be kind of fun for us to play.
I was about to say, is it kind of like the one video game that you play with mom in the background?
Yeah, like I was thinking about that, like with like the Jackbox games.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it might play a little bit like that, but it's like probably hyper. It's either hyper just us, or maybe we can play this. Oh, you know what? Online play optional. So I bet we can maybe play this game, with all y'all too. So maybe we'll play it with you guys too.
All you gotta do is buy the game.
All right. They had one of these left. I love my tile. Did I drop? Oh, I have the case right here. Let me show you my keys. This is a weird topic. I have tile.
Keep on losing it. So.
I know. And if I lose my keys, if my keys aren't where I put them every day, then they're lost forever. So I got tile for my keys. My other set of keys, I have one in my wallet. Even if I misplace my wallet, I have one in the car. That's right. And
he just like puts it like on top. Where's my car?
They had one left. So this is the tile mate. And this is going to help me put maybe a few more things on some other things that we may need before we lose them. And then finally for Jaren, as much as I love my PlayStation VR, this is like Simon VR.
What?
It's like Simon, but it's instead of it's not quite VR. It's like you wear it. It reminds me of like the Sega Pods, which is a failed Sega system.
Can that be for me as well?
We can all play it. I bought this with Jaren in mind. I bought it with me in mind, but I thought Jaren might like this too. Even if he doesn't actually play it, just to see the colors, So. Yeah. So this is kind of it. This is our last shopping trip. It's gonna be
Toys Aren't Us.
My last shopping trip. And I did though they're like when they first started clearing things out, they had some like PlayStation VR games, some more PlayStation 4 games, but they weren't really deals at the time. It was like oh here's Skyrim VR 60% off, but it was still they're asking for 60% off the full $60 price, and you can find it for like $20 if you look around. So I didn't really get anything at that time around, but these ones were they were starting to go for like 80-90% off and stuff like that. So I picked up a few things and I saved some cash. I think I paid less than $100 for all this. I remember that. But So that's all I can say.
This is our shopping trip at Toys R Us, Toys for Us, whatever.
Toys used to be us, yeah. I know they're talking about rebooting that. They're talking about bringing back KB Toys and Hobby. That was my thing. We had a KB. The KB Toys and Hobby was my toy store when I was growing up. And we did have one of those in my town.
Bring in 90s stuff?
They're not going to bring in 90s toys. Wouldn't that be something? Well, they keep on rebooting everything anyway, so maybe, probably.
It'll be like China. It'll be China with like the knockoff bootleg.
Yeah, maybe.
JonTron thing.
I hope there's gonna be Descendants games later on.
Yeah, I think what this...
There has to be Descendants
There's
games.
probably Descendants apps, but I don't think the Disney and the Descendants guys, I don't think they're making too many Xbox games or anything like that. I mean, kids are all on apps anymore.
No.
Chop to it.
Chop.
All right, so share your Toys R Us memories. What was the last thing you bought at Toys R Us? What was the first thing you bought at Toys R Us? I don't know.
What was my first thing?
What was my first thing?
It was probably a stuffed animal. Lucky for both of you, it was probably stuffed animals, as always. It used to be, anyway.
A long time ago, it's a stuffed animal story. A long time ago, we used to have big teddy bears. Probably bigger than us.
Yeah, you did.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Big teddy bear. Did you
They're
bury
probably
them
like
away?
small now.
It went dumpster diving. That's right.
Yeah. Kind of like me when my sister over here on Valentine's Day saw a big, humongous teddy bear, and Dad literally sewed like the leg.
Yeah, oh yeah, there was a giant
That
unicorn or
sings a
something like
song.
that.
No, it was a teddy bear.
Was it a teddy bear? Yeah.
That said, "I love you."
I sewed it back together again. All right, Champion Lily.
She is
Say your
hiding
good- say-
from reality.
Say your goodbyes,
Oh,
sweetie.
there goes gravity.
Bye.
Mom's spaghetti.